Games that are available as early access provide full-fledged features of the final game at a fraction of the cost. These games are still in development and rely on players to send valuable feedback to the game developers. As you know that every month, we the Game EXP collect the top 8 early access games released over the last 30 days and make a list for you guys. Here's our list of the top 8 games from the month of September 2022. At number 8 is Jetpack Joyride 2. Jetpack Joyride is one of the most celebrated mobile games ever, and it's finally getting a sequel 11 years on from the original. Like the original, Jetpack Joyride 2 is played by tapping or holding the screen to make Barry fly upwards and descend once let go. Unlike the original, Barry has a life bar, allowing him to take a few hits before being knocked out. Sometimes during gameplay, waves of Gwordbits will appear, who will aim at Barry. When this happens, he takes out a pistol and starts firing at the straight line. In this section, Barry has to destroy all of the Gwordbits or dodge them until they leave. As the level progresses, obstacles will start doing more damage, while Gwordbits become more resistant to bullets. At number 7 is Labyrinth Legend 2. This is the sequence of the famous RPG game Labyrinth Legend. The game allows you to make use of a variety of weapons and skills. You'll venture into randomly generated dungeons to save the world from the rule of demonkind. The map layout changes every time you defeat the enemies lurking in the depths of the dungeon. The game also allows you to obtain powerful equipment, as well as to power up your character. Variety of mechanics and enemies dungeons have their own unique mechanics. Clearing these difficult dungeons will be no simple task, but by strengthening your character and enlisting the aid of helper NPCs, you can set your sights on the lower levels and attain the rare treasures. At number 6 is Amazing Bomberman. Amazing Bomberman is a rhythm-action video game developed and published by Konami Digital Entertainment. The premise is pretty simple. Use bombs to blow up blocks and ultimately defeat rival players. Just be mindful to get out of the way of the bomb blast, or you'll be blown off the board. Your character can revive multiple times, but the more you need to revive, the more your score drops. The real challenge is that there are other characters on the board, whether you're playing against a computer or with friends, who are also blowing up blocks. At number 5 is Sudoku Portal. The main objective of Sudoku Portal is to fill a 9x9 grid with digits so that each column, each row, and each of the 9 3x3 subgrids that compose the grid contain all of the digits from 1 to 9. The puzzle setter provides a partially completed grid, which for a well-posed puzzle has a single solution. Are you looking to solve some interesting Sudoku? Look no more, enjoy solving exciting Sudoku in a beautiful and relaxing environment where the portal takes you to the highest pikes of sea cliffs and the coldest regions of the pole where Eskimos build igloos and rest their wooden sleds, and the silent of Desert Canyon where you enjoy the base campfire and a full moon and wonderful waterfalls. At number 4 is My Talking Tom Plus. In My Talking Tom, you adopt a cat, give it a name and take care of it. Make sure Tom's needs are met and that he's happy, fed, and well rested. Taking care of Tom is a far cry from what you'd experience with a real cat. Tom stands on his hind legs, snoozes in his own human bed, and grins sheepishly while using a real toilet. This animation, particularly, verges on being too realistic. My Talking Tom also includes mini-games like Bubble Shooter, 2048, and Flappy Tom, as well as memory and matching activities. The more you play, the more in-game coins, diamonds, and keys you earn to unlock prizes and accessories for Tom. At number 3 is Car Factory Simulator. In the game, you have to build an efficient car factory. In a limited space, you need to set up workshops in order to achieve maximum productivity. It will be necessary to start with the installation of the first workshop stamping and welding, where body parts will be manufactured. Next, the body will need to be assembled and painted. By the way, you can also choose the color of the car yourself. At the same time, you will have to adjust the release of the suspension, as well as the motor. After that, in a special workshop, combine these components. Next, you will need to install the seats and dashboard and check the build quality of your cars. At number 2 is My Dear Farm. My Dear Farm is an adorably irresistible free-to-play farming game from developer Hyperbeard, featuring building customization, decorating, and avatar creation. It allows you to customize the land to your wishes, plant whatever vegetables, fruits, flowers, and trees you want, and then sell them to eager customers. As you sell more produce throughout your farm, you'll receive gold, experience points, and furniture tokens. Experience points will, of course, level your farm up, in return providing new unlocked seeds, furniture, and stands to purchase for your establishment. Gold is used to buy seeds, land to expand your farm, and stands to sell your harvest immediately. And if you're more interested in decorating your farm, you can use furniture tokens to collect all sorts of objects, such as fences, paths, and many more. The game that made it to the top of our list is Card Crawl Adventure. Card Crawl Adventure is a solitaire-style roguelike deck-building card game. In this single-player card game, you travel the world to visit cozy taverns, play against devious monsters, and loot shiny treasures. By drawing a path across your cards, you combine them to create powerful attacks and magical spells. Collect and improve your cards, equip powerful items, and refine your strategy. Each character comes with its own cards and effects which will challenge your wit, courage, and resourcefulness. If you think there's any other game worth mentioning, let us know in the comment section. This is Raman from GameEXP. We'll see you guys next month with another set of top 8 videos. Thanks.